Hello, my name is Leo. Welcome to a new day of Vesper.5. We're now fast traveling back to Silverdar. I remember the name this time. Yay! So it's Monday. What does that mean for us? It means we're gonna go right, and then we're gonna go. Oh, I got a whole bunch more ups. Oh, maybe this is the one I was thinking of. So this divide that we're coming up to now. Last time we did an episode of Vesper.5, I was like, oh, this could be the one, because the big one that I remember was the top side was way at the top, and the bottom side was way down the bottom. But maybe I forgot about the fact that maybe it did this little thing that it's doing there in the bottom right. If so, which way's the fastest way? I don't fucking remember. It's too long. If we get to the divide there in what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more episodes, I don't think it's going to show us the end. I want to speedrun this, so I might have to go back and look at my the final video of my last playthrough, just to make sure that I go the right direction. I think up is the way we want to go. I'm gonna go with up, because if it's the one that I'm thinking of, is it the one that you're thinking of, Lawyer? Hang on. Because there's the big divide. There's a point where there's two paths, one up and one down. And the down one is a dead end with an artifact. And then you gotta go all the way back. And you just make it out. Because, like, for example, now we've scrolled over, we can never go back to that previous line, off to the right there. It doesn't scroll backwards, it only scrolls to the right. But I think the bit that you're talking about right now, that happens right at the very end of the game. Just before you hit the final thing. Maybe you're right. So, hang on. So, okay, alright, fair enough. There's another bit where there's like an artifact on the top and an artifact down the bottom. Remember that bit? Yeah, I remember that. And it's kind of like an open-y sort of place. Maybe that's what happens after this. I honestly don't remember. I'm gonna have to watch the video again. We'll do that. Anyway, it's Monday, so that means we've got more videos. This week, we'll get some more Metal Solid Ground Zeroes. So you can enjoy all my fun-filled adventures of Ground Zeroes. I'm thinking about doing maybe some more of the Metal Solid 1 playthrough, but at the same time, it would be kind of shitty if I just did Metal Solid 1, and that's all. It'd just be non-stop Metal Gear. So, I might start doing 2 videos a day again. Well, 3 if you count Vesper.5. Which will also be useful, because sometime in the future, basically when we finish Vesper.5, I'm not going to be doing videos, like blogging videos, on days that we're fast traveling. I'm just not going to do an episode. So, we'll do, 2 episodes a day, or something else. And that'll be that. Yeah, that's that. And that means that on Saturday, you shut up and play. Oh, I didn't think about that. And then what about on Saturday? Saturday's fine. Saturday's fine. Sunday you've got Skyrim. Well, you could remember back in the day when you first started, you had Skyrim, Shut Up and Play, Japanese version, and you had Borderlands 2, Axton. Yeah, but I was going to retire Axton. Well, I don't know. You can keep it going for a little bit longer, I guess. I don't know, whatever. We'll figure it out later. Anyway, yeah, so Ground Zeroes this week. In other news, of course, there was, the 13th episode of Diablo on Saturday, and let's just say some big things happened. Big things. Maybe you might want to, I don't know, go check it out if you haven't seen it, because things happened. especially right at the very end. Love it. Anyway, how many more Diablos we got? I'm not gonna tell you. Oh, because we might all die. You don't know. We might. So there's a few more though. There's a few more Diablo videos at least. Well, you know, okay, fine. There's 2 more episodes. But I'm not going to tell you whether that means we all die in 2 episodes, which at the end of episode 13, quite possible, or we just run out of videos, like what happened with, what was the other game that happened to? Final Fantasy X-2. Yes. Which we really do need to record more of that. Oh, you know what? Next time I go back to Australia, we will. I don't know when that's gonna be, so shut the fuck up. I'm in Japan right now, remember? Yeah, I know. What else? Speaking of Japan. Nice segue. It's not really, considering the subject matter of your next topic. Persona 4 is, I've heard people ranting about it. People have been like saying this game's amazing. And I looked at it like, oh, that looks really cool. I want to play that game. It's like $10 on, well, okay, how much is it on Australian PSN? I don't know. The point is, it's like $10 on American PSN. And I'm like, yeah, I really want to buy it and play it. I also kind of want to play Persona 3 as well. Which is also $10. And, well, I guess I want to play Persona 5 when that comes out. But I don't have any fucking time. I talked about this before. I barely have time to play the games that I remember all those games you bought, like, you know, Game of Thrones and you know, yeah, Hatsune Miku and Dive Kick. I haven't played any of those games. Well, you know what, I played Dive Kick a bit. And I played a fair decent amount of Hatsune Miku, Project Giga. But the other games I haven't played any of them, really. So I really want to get in on those games. And then when Phantom Pain comes out, all other games are going to get thrown to the wayside because it's going to be all about friggin' Phantom Pain. Whatever. In any case, I would like to play Persona. I don't think I'll make a video of it, no. I toyed with the idea of doing like with Arena, a 1-a-day thing. And then I immediately went, no. Well, you could, but no. You could replace the Arena with another day-by-day video. You could. But, no. You could start Daggerfall. We could do all 3. That'd be interesting. What? Doing all 5 main numbered Elder Scrolls games at the same time, day by day. That'd be the weirdest thing ever. So you'd be like managing like 5 different characters at the same time. Yeah, and you wouldn't have them separate. You'd just have one video with 5 games. That'd be a really long video, yeah. But that'd be the weirdest thing ever. It would. But anyway, enough about this. Persona 4, yeah, I want to play it. And it's cheap. Like, it's $10. Like, I'd have to go some bullshit to get it off the American PSN. Like, by getting the, you know, the PSN voucher cards. But, you know, I can get them. They're not, like, overly difficult to get. But, I don't have time to play the game anyway, so, whatever. Anyway, I'll see you all tomorrow. I'll be blogging about something else. But for now, my name is Leo, and I will see you next time.